Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tropical NHL back at it again for a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be back to talk about Habs rumors. It's been a while since we talked about Habs trade rumors, but since the Winnipeg Jets are now eliminated from the playoffs, the pierre-luc Dubois rumors have just started to be all over the place again. And yeah, we're going to be talking about this today. Before getting into the video, I invite you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get the 5K subscribers before the summer. That would be amazing. 21st of June, that's the date. So if you could help me out with that, that would be amazing. 70% of people watching the videos aren't subscribed. So it's definitely doable before the 21st of June. So yeah, let's try and get 100 likes on this video as well for the rumors back at it again. We're getting close to the draft lottery. We're getting close to the end of the first round. Some teams are already eliminated, like the Jets, the Minnesota Wild, the New York Islanders. So rumors are gonna start pumping all over the place again. And in Montreal, it's probably the best place for rumors. So we're gonna get a lot of them, and we're gonna be reporting on all of them. So if you want to be updated, like I said, subscribe. And yeah, Pierre-Luc Dubois. It's kind of known to everybody now that Pierre-Luc Dubois wants to come play in Montreal. It's been like that since his draft. We heard a couple of weeks ago about the story of him waiting for the Habs to trade PK Subban to get up in the draft, to draft him. It never happened because the Blue Jackets decided to pick him up at the 3rd overall. The Canadiens were planning on trading PK Subban for the 5th overall to draft Pierre-Luc Dubois, but he got drafted before that, so it never happened. And after that, Pierre-Luc Dubois was waiting for an offer sheet back when he had some beef with the Blue Jackets, with Tortorella. He was waiting for an offer sheet from the Canadiens. That's what he wanted, and that's what he was waiting for. Bergevin was planning to offer a sheet on the guy. And then all of a sudden, the Blue Jackets traded a couple of players in case the Habs did it, just to match it. So his dream got broken again. After that, he asked for a trade, hoping to get traded to Montreal. He got traded to Winnipeg, and now here we are. He still wants to be a Montreal Canadiens. He said that he wants to become a UFA as soon as possible to go sign with the Montreal Canadiens. And if they don't want to do that, to trade him to Montreal. So it's known to everybody that Pierre-Luc Dubois, his main objective is to be a Montreal Canadien. He is going to be a Montreal Canadien at some point of his career. Will it be the summer? Will it be the summer after? Will it be in 3 years? I have no idea. But at some point in his career, it's practically 100% certain that Pierre-Luc Dubois is going to be playing for the Habs at some point. He expected the trade to be done last year at the draft as well. Never happened. And the Montreal Canadiens traded for Kirby Dach instead. So yeah, Elliot Friedman talked about this, and he went ahead with an hypothetical mock trade involving Kirby Dach going to the Jets in exchange of Pierre-Luc Dubois. And I was just like, all right, this always comes around. Kirby Dach is always involved in some mock trades for Pierre-Luc Dubois, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like, what's really the point of trading Kirby Dach for Pierre-Luc Dubois? And first of all, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I don't think that Can't Use will trade up Kirby Dach for Pierre-Luc Dubois. I think that they want to keep Kirby Dach and they want to get Pierre-Luc Dubois on top of having Kirby Dach. You need to have both. It's either you have both or you just have Kirby Dach. Because there's no point trading up a young player for an older player. Like, yes, Pierre-Luc Dubois right now is a better player. We don't know in the future. Kirby Dach might turn out to be a better player than Pierre-Luc Dubois. We have no idea. And when you're rebuilding, you don't want to trade those young guys that are your core. Right now, the core of the Montreal Canadiens is Nick Suzuki, Kaden Guhle, it's Cole Caulfield, it's Kirby Dach. You want to keep those guys. You want to keep those guys. And when you're rebuilding, you're trying to surround your young core with older players. And that's where guys like Pierre-Luc Dubois come in handy. And that's what they need to do. They need to get Pierre-Luc Dubois and keep all their young guys. I'm okay with trading prospects. We have a lot of them, and that's not guaranteed that they're going to be good at the NHL level. You trade picks, you trade prospects that doesn't really fit in our system. I'm okay with it. But trading up a young core piece of our team, a guy that looks like he enjoys playing in Montreal, a guy that broke out this year in a way. He got almost 40 points and he only played not even 60 games. So, yeah, definitely a lot of improvement. He's probably going to be even better next year. So, trading up Kirby Dach for Pierre-Luc Dubois, even just in an hypothetical way, it's dumb. And I don't think that it makes any logical common sense. And I'm a very logical guy. I always try to look at things with the logic. And this doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand this. I've seen some mock trades of people. Like, it's always Kirby Dach. Sometimes even Nick Suzuki comes like in those conversations, man. Nick Suzuki got more, like, as much point as Pierre-Luc Dubois this year playing with AHL wingers. Like, if Nick Suzuki was playing with the Jets, with the players Pierre-Luc Dubois was playing with, he would have been a point per game, above a point per game. So, training a younger guy that's probably better for Pierre-Luc, it doesn't make sense. So, I really don't get it. The only trade that would make sense would be Josh Anderson, a pick, and maybe a prospect, or a prospect and a pick, or Christian Dvorak, a prospect and a pick. That would make sense. The Jets don't have, like, the upper hand on those negotiations for a trade. It's either they trade Pierre-Luc Dubois or they're going to lose him for nothing. And yes, some teams apparently in the NHL are interested on getting Dubois only for 1 year, like making a trade, signing him 1 year, and then letting him walk to free agency to Montreal after. Some teams are ready for that, but they won't be paying that much for a 1 year rent. Like, maybe a couple of picks, yes, but like, no, you're not going to get a Nick Suzuki or a Kirby Dach from any team for Pierre-Luc Dubois. So why would the Canadiens do it? They could probably just wait and get him for free anyways at some point. Like, there's no rush. If you want another centerman for this year, just re-sign Sean Monahan. Like, if he is apparently going to be healthy again, sign Sean Monahan for 1 year, try to flip him at the trade deadline. Like, Sean Monahan is well capable of doing the job. For us to be waiting for Pierre-Luc Dubois, like, there's no point. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. If the Canadiens do end up trading for him, I just hope that it's not going to be a young piece of our core that's going to go back to Winnipeg. That would just be like some like dumb stuff. Like, there's no point rushing it. It's gonna happen anyways. And if we trade up for Pierre-Luc Dubois this summer, we're not gonna win the cup next year anyway. So why the rush? Like, I don't get it. But anyways. It's all just rumors. I think that Cantus and all of those guys knows better. I don't think they're gonna make this mistake, and I hope not. Bergevin would have been, if it was Bergevin, I would be worried right now. But if it was Bergevin, we probably wouldn't have Kirby Dach at the moment. So, yeah. Anyways, it's a really, really weird situation. I hope that he ends up becoming a Montreal Canadiens. But I just hope that it's going to be made in the right way. So, yeah. And for the people saying, oh, no, don't trade for Dubois. He has a bad attitude. Look what he's done to Columbus. Look what he's doing to Winnipeg right now. He's just another Jonathan Drouin. First of all, Jonathan Drouin isn't 6'3", 220 pounds. Second of all, Jonathan Drouin never had the numbers that Pierre-Luc Dubois has right now. Third of all, the only reason Pierre-Luc Dubois is acting this way since he got into the NHL is because he wants to play in Montreal. He acted this way in Columbus because he wanted to get an offer sheet and get traded to Montreal. He's acting this way right now with the Winnipeg Jets because he wants to be hitting free agency to go sign with Montreal or to get traded to Montreal. Why would he be acting the same way in Montreal if he's acting that way because he wants to play in Montreal? It doesn't make any common sense, like, for real. Like, Pierre-Luc Dubois is not a Jonathan Drouin. Juraj Slafkovsky is not Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Y'all need to stop with the PTSD of the past and grow up. Like, stop with that 2.0 type of bullshit. Like, it's not how it works. Like, use your logic. Like, come on. Anyways. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I can't wait to see the move that Cantus is going to make over the next couple of weeks. And I can't wait to see the draft lottery, man. It's gonna show us a lot for what's going to be coming next for the Habs in the summer. So, Yeah, interesting stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. Leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like. Go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, anywhere you want. And yeah, it's been your boy Tropical NHL. Have a nice rest of your day. Enjoy the playoffs tonight. Hope the Leafs lose again. And bye-bye.